1, 2, 3, good.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, great.
Gawler traffic, Cameroon 7385, rolling 23, Gawler.
That's good now. Good.
Welcome back to the channel. Today I take Adam out for some consolidation to his flight training as he gets closer to his flight test. Adam is 16 years old, flies solo, and yet he can't legally drive a car solo. As you will see, he's progressing very well. Today he sustains several simulated engine failures, practices his short fill techniques, and generally sharpens his skills. So come with us and enjoy. And by the way, if you'd like to receive a free monthly newsletter, then click in the More section below to join. It's free and you can unsubscribe at any time.
So because we haven't got much wind around, you can go a little bit faster. Just warm it up a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, so just enter and line up and roll.
We have another aircraft on downwind, so
Yeah,
we'll
alright,
go
you've got plenty of time.
I'll just make our call. Traffic Gawler, Jumper 7693, lining up and rolling, runway 23, Gawler.
What I do is I have three things that I check again, even though we've done all our checks just before we take off. The three things that can affect an outcome. First of all, I start up here, the flaps are set.
Yep.
Fuel pump is on. Green. There's nothing else we can do. We can go.
Yep. Is that red for?
That's right, that one's just on empty at the moment.
Oh,
This one's full. That's okay. There you go.
And our runway's clear. Good. All good. Wind's slightly coming from the left, so aileron a bit.
Yeah, 40 knots, just hold it there and wait. Wait for it, just wait for it. Wait for it. Engine failure.
I'm using the remaining runway.
Keep it down, that's it. Good, go. Good job. Good quick decision.
Gawler traffic, Cameroon 7385, turning final 23, touch and go, Gawler.
Where would you go now if you had an engine failure?
What was that?
Where would you go now?
I'd go in the paddocks to the right.
Okay.
Circuit height.
So always get the attitude right first. That's the attitude, the picture out the front. Attitude, power back to 2,800, you don't need a bit more. And then trim it to hold it there. And then turn downwind.
Traffic Gawler, Jumper 7693, turning downwind, runway 23, Gawler.
And don't climb. Don't get that stick downwind, still climb. That's
Yeah.
better. So,
This seat is like
go up.
not the best. Gonna get my first stage of flap.
Day like today, always I'd put the carb heat on as well.
Yeah.
Until we're on final. This is where you get carby ice and you've got nowhere to go. The engine stopped. Nice turn, good, keep that coming. And what sort of speed would you normally come in today?
About 65, 70 knots.
Well, I'd go, when I'm on final, I'd be full flap,
Yeah.
because it's a calm day really, and I'd be looking at about 63 knots.
Okay.
So it's about speed management.
Traffic Gawler, Jumper 7693, turning final, runway 23, touch and go, Gawler.
So the carb heater can go away now, you're on there. Now we'll look.
Gawler traffic, Cameroon 7385, turning downwind 23, Gawler.
and 63 knots. So like today. Keep using the power mile as required, it's good.
Runway's clear. And slight wind from the left.
Just a bit of right rudder to get around on the middle of the runway. Even a little bit more right rudder. Better. Working way down. Very nice. I'll put the flaps up for you. There you go. Good job. Just be careful, a little bit too steep on takeoff. 70 knots is considered to be, that's it right there. You're only just a little bit off. So this is attitude, get that right first. Power back to 2,800. About there, not too bad, about more, about there. And then trim it to hold it there, then turn downwind.
Traffic Gawler, Jumper 7693, turning downwind, runway 23, Gawler.
Have you done short field takeoffs and landings?
Yeah.
You have?
Where you hold the brake on takeoff and come in
Yep,
about
yep.
55 knots.
I think I did that with you, didn't I, from memory? I don't, doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm sorry to tell you got another engine failure.
Yeah, so 75 SV. And I'm going 2-3.
Traffic caller, Javelry 7693, simulated engine failure, mid downwind 23s and touch and go. Caller.
Alright, we're good. Alright, so we are a bit high.
Yep. It's okay, you can't get it back though.
Yeah.
So you just have to work with it. And you can forward slip it at the last bit if you needed to. And when you know you're going to make it, put the cover heat on for me if you want, just a cold day. Flaps. This is where you could use full flap because you can really pitch it down steeply and not gain speed.
I'm going to do a little left-hand slip.
You know, but you can push, no, just for now, just trust me for a minute.
Okay.
Keep pushing it down. As long as we don't go over 80, we can keep pushing forward. Keep pushing down. Over here, you can go away if you would. So now we're doing 80, so we can't land just yet, can we?
No.
But that's okay, just work your way down until just get rid of some of that energy. Bit of right foot, pointing that way a little bit too much. Bit more right foot. Bit there, about there. Perfect. Lovely. Full flap, away you go, full power. Nicely done. We lived.
Yeah.
Most important. What's happened? I've just been watching what you're doing. You're letting the nose of the aircraft on final. You're letting it turn into the wind too much.
Yeah.
Because you've got a little bit of a crosswind there. So your nose is pointing where the wind is, and where it should be straight down the runway. So if you think about your left leg,
Yeah.
line that up with not over the bubble in the cowling, but lined up in front of you, and that should be the line of the edge of the runway. Okay? So what we're going to do this time is I want you to land on the bitumen.
Okay.
Just that little strip that we took off on.
Yeah.
I want you to land on that.
Okay.
And stay on it.
Yeah.
That'll keep you really straight.
Good. Ah, this thing keeps falling. Let's try it. Instruments, screen, switches, fuel pump on, hatches and harnesses, they're all secure.
Border traffic, Deborah 7385. Turning final.
One of the other switches on a rainy day like that, I always think the carburetor's a switch, so pull that out as well.
Okay.
Then we get carby ice up here.
There's the other aircraft on final.
Yes, so if you line your left leg with the left edge of the bitumen,
Yep.
that should be a nice straight line for you then. Don't look over the bubble out the front here.
Don't want to lose too much more height. Traffic Gawler, Jabber 7693, turning final, runway 23, touch and go Gawler.
Put the carburetor away as well now.
Yeah.
Not that it matters at the moment. Can you see the nose is pointing
I
there?
can.
That's good, that's okay.
Okay, that's much better.
That's what I want to see. It's using that left leg of yours, isn't it? Using the bitumen as the edge of the line. A little bit more right rudder, just a touch. Good. Keep it there, good. See it went that way a little bit?
Yeah.
Still in. There you go, full power. Good job. Much harder to stay in a small space, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just trying to neaten things up for you
Yeah.
now. Obviously you're at the testing end. So this time I want you to depart
Yep,
the circuit downwind on 23.
yep,
I want you to climb up to 2,000 feet and track north for the bottle factory.
yep.
Border traffic, Deborah 7385. Turning downwind, 23, Gawler. Border traffic, Deborah 7385. Starting mid downwind, 23 for the trading area at 1,200 feet, Gawler.
Attitude power trim. Always do
Are
that
we
first.
departing?
Well, no, you can do that. Okay, fair enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
good point. Yep. Okay.
Traffic Gawler, Jabber 7693, turning downwind, runway 23, Gawler. And I'll make my departing call in a sec.
And when you make the call, just tell him number 2
Yeah,
behind 7385.
and on climb 2000.
Yep.
And that's other. Traffic Gawler, Jabber 7693, departing downwind, on climb at 2000, tracking the bottle factory, number 2, Gawler.
Yeah, downwind runway 23. Everyone forgets the number, I don't know why, but that's okay. Just level off and have a look, see where we can see him first of all. We don't want to get too close to him.
No aircraft coming on the inbound lane, it looks. And I haven't heard anything either.
So this time what I want you to do is I want you to stay at 2,000 feet
Yep.
until we get over the top of the airfield.
Okay, we'll orbit.
Yeah, basic.
Yep. I'll do our call.
Yep.
Traffic Gawler, Jabiru 7693 is overhead the Gawler Dam at 2000, inbound Gawler.
So here's a question for you. Could we legally do a straight in approach on 2-3?
Legally, yes, but I don't.
The answer is you can do it whenever you like,
Yeah.
so long as there's no one else in the circuit. Because obviously they have the right of way.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we've just been for fly and there's nobody here, we could fly straight in and land on 2-3.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. I want to see the windsock. I want to see.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that you could do that.
Yeah.
But more important, you do think ahead. That's right. So what I want you to do now is I want you to pull the carburetor on.
Yep.
Set for blessed glide, and
Yep.
you've got to get it down.
65 knots.
So think about where you are and what you could do.
I'm
We're not going
landing.
to make a mayday call or anything like
Yep.
that because there's nobody here.
I'm landing 2-3
Okay?
because that's into wind. And
How are we going to join up?
I'm just going to do a little circle.
Okay? Because you can use the flaps and everything else. You've got everything available
Yep.
to you, right? Quiet, isn't it?
Very.
The other thing you can do also, if the propeller is on a vertical, you can do this. So it's horizontal. So if we do hit the prop, we're not going to hurt it.
Yep.
Make sense?
Alright, now we're lined up good, but I don't want to go over these houses much more.
No, it's okay. Good. Think about the runway though. There it is there.
Oh, good. I'm making it, so flaps.
Oh, a bit early yet. I wouldn't put them out just yet.
I can always side slit.
No, it's fine. All right, you can put flaps out. You do.
Yeah.
You're the pilot.
I want only one.
I'd go full flap now. That will help you push it down without gaining speed. It's one less thing you've got to worry about. Good. Looking nice. And we'll make this a full stop.
Yep, full stop. SB.
Looking good. Just
Right.
on the gravel, don't need the bitumen again. Very nice. But you can see you've got quite a lot of time
Yeah.
to think about what you've got to do, where you've got to go, where you're going to position yourself in the runway. If necessary, you could have come around and landed on 3-1. But no, you did a good call here. But can you see by having full flap on a reasonably nice day like today, you can really pitch it down. You don't gain much speed. If you put a forward slip in, which you could have done, it's just another thing to think about.
Yeah.
This way you don't have to think about it. You could have still done it if we'd run out of runway.
Yeah.
But another slip is just another thing you've got to think about.
Okay,
Number
we're
one.
good.
Okay, so remember there's three things I always want you to check before you take off.
Flaps.
Well, have a look
Wait,
at the
that's not good.
look at the Oh, you look, okay, you're fixing it up, good.
Alright, so flaps, fuel pump, and that and that.
Green, green, green. Good to go. Okay.
Alright, so our short field takeoff, so we're going to hold the brakes.
Yeah, so you can
and
take the
apply.
brake off, lift it, that's it. Blow back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so neutral trim.
Yep.
Alright. And I'll make
No
our
rush,
full
think of
first.
it. Yeah.
Put them back
I'll
on for
hold
now.
for it, right?
Traffic caller, Jabberoo 7693, rolling 23, caller. Okay.
There you go. Just get the nose wheel just off the ground, that's it, good there, keep it there. Now she's flying nose down, get in some ground effect, get in the ground effect, won't hurt you. Get some speed up, and then you zoom over the top of a tree, and down the other side of it.
Okay.
Very relaxed, keep relaxed. That's it. And we'll do a short field landing.
Yep.
But initially, when you've taken off, you've got to get airspeed. Right?
Yep.
So if you're climbing, you're losing airspeed. So that's why once the wheels just come off the ground, fly back along the runway. Get very close and you'll get a lot of airspeed very quickly.
Okay.
So we want a lower approach this time.
Yep.
We're going to use power to drag it in at about 55 knots. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
So most probably only one stage of flap. This stage.
Bit low.
No, that's fine, you can do it right. That's good. Okay.
Traffic caller, Jabberoo 7693, turning final, runway 23, touch and go caller.
Okay, so full flap now. Help keep us up here. And bring the power back to about 55 knots. Quite safe. Can't he go away now?
Yeah.
Quarter traffic, Jabberoo 7385, overhead caller, dam, inbound, for straight in approach on 23, caller.
That's it, just work your power, that's good. Use whatever power you need. Don't go too fast, that's good.
I think I'm over controlling a bit.
Yeah, just relax. Not going to fall out of the sky. Relax. Very nice. Power all the way back. Oh, very nicely done. Nose down and brake on. Not too hard. We'll stop before the white line.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So away you go, full power. Full back up. Good job. So it's a bit tricky, isn't it? You've got to be very careful with short fields. I mean, as you saw, they work perfectly well, but you've got to be very careful with them. So what I want to do this time is when we turn on to downwind, I want to be flying downwind with full flap at 55 knots. See if you can hold your height.
Yeah, wait, I'll just leave my flap down.
Yeah, leave that, fine.
So downwind, full flap, 55 knots.
Yep.
Yep.
And hold the same height.
This is gonna feel like really slow.
I know, but it's exactly what you just did back there, isn't it? And because you pulled the power back, you can bring the carburetor out as well. Yep. And pitch it up, pitch it up, pitch
And
it up.
flaps.
Yeah, full flap. Fly along at 55 knots, not 60, 55. Pitch it up a little bit. Relax your arm, very tight on the arm. Relax, relax. Be able to hold it there. There we are, 55 knots. That's your approach speed.
Yeah.
So you're going to do this very, very gently all the way into landing.
Okay.
safe as long as we watch that airspeed. This is the thing that'll save your life. As long as you're doing 55, you'll be fine. And a very gentle turn when you do the turn.
Oh, there was another aircraft saying.
Yeah, he's alright, he's
For
gone.
traffic, Jabiru 7386, clear all runways, call up.
He's clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watch that airspeed, that's good. Just feels different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And we'll do a short forward landing again with
Okay.
55 knots. You've got full flap already. Feels like a leaf flopping around, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
But you're still in control, aren't you? Everything's working. Keep watching that airspeed. They've got to watch.
Alright, final is clear. Traffic Gawler, Jabiru 7693, turning final, runway 23 Gawler. Don't want to do two sharp turns.
No, that's exactly what that's exactly what you've got to watch. Everything's got to be very gentle. And you put the carburetor away now. That's good, just keep watching the airspeed, you're fine. If you need power, you put it in. Power back down, just put it out. Nice and gentle. Beautifully done. Okay, make it a full stop.
Yep.
What I want you to do now, you've got, well, not so hard. Point 2, I just want you to do a short field on your own.
Okay.
Alright, so pull over here and I'll walk back. Someone's going to come out, I think. What are you doing? Let's go down a bit further. Taxi out. Yep. What are you doing? Doing a few run up. I think he's been parked, one of the distance that was parked here. If he doesn't come on that taxiway, we'll be happy.
So just stop here?
No, I know what he's going to do. Just go past here.
Yeah.
And depending on whether he comes out, either backtrack or cross over and do it, alright?
Okay.
Good to go?
I'll just go back up the
Yeah, that's
taxiway.
fine. Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Gawler traffic, Cessna CR102 Office Gleamer is taxiing for runway 23. I will be departing to the east, not above 1,500 feet. I'll make the right turn. Gawler traffic.
Traffic Gawler, Jabiru 7693, lining up the length runway 23 Gawler. Flaps. On. Green. bit far. Way too far. Way too fast. Those can come up a bit. It'll be 55. Ah, here we are. Oh, nice short field, good. Approach was a bit bad, but then I recovered it, good. Nice, good landing. Alright, clean up, flaps up. Flaps up, fuel pump off. Off. Checklist complete.